Welcome back to my channel, guys. Welcome back one more time. Epic clash. Now they have spoken. They made a joint statement. Actually, their PR team did that, and now things are looking absolutely pathetic for them. They're fighting. They do not know what they will do next. Some reports said they are coming back to UK. Some others said they are already in UK. Regardless of what it is such a disaster, a nightmarish situation really for both of them. I want to actually share with you guys this particular piece first, and then I will play a video. Now, Sperry and Nutmeg are not the same people who left. So let's talk about this particular guy, Omid Scobie. Okay, this is what the statement this is what he said recently, actually yesterday. The UK for America 6 years ago, according to journalists once dubbed their cheerleader. Omid Scobie, the royal reporter known for his close relationship with the Duke and Duchess of Nobody, claimed they relate to Britain differently than they once did. In other words, what I sense from here is that they have changed, and now they're willing to go back to the country, reconcile with their family, the one they hated so much. They have changed. He added that the couple who stepped down as working royals in 2020 were now older, raising 2 children. Oh my God, give them so many excuses. Building businesses and careers independent of royal family. And in all of this, they have failed miserably. I can go one by one, but building their businesses, they failed miserably. Create independent create independent of royal life, independent, like they are so dependent, man, come on. They raised 2 children. Where are they? The only thing is true in this one is this, they grew older. That's all. That's the only accomplishment they really have. Writing on his new Substack of script, which he launched yesterday, Scobie said that he was told in 2023 that California was not intended to be their only base, not intended in 2023. Okay, so California is not their only base because they knew they couldn't do anything in California. Okay, it was not because they had some master plan chalked up. The reason they said, if they did, about California, that this is not going to be their only base is because they knew it was coming. They knew that it was going to be such a failure in this place. They cannot succeed. He added, Omid added, it was the right home for what chapter of their lives. Okay, but their children's education and evolving priorities would shape what came next, including where they chose to live and for how long. In other words, everything that they're doing today is what was planned. Okay, they chose to live in UK. They chose to live in UK for temporary period, or could be permanent. So everything was just pre-planned. Oh my God, they are so smart people. Come on, Omid, you are such a douchebag. Well, Mr. Scobie reflected on his own experiences under the spotlight and how he also moved from London to California in 23, 3 years after Nutmeg and Sperry. He said living somewhere and returning to it later are not contradictory acts. Okay, sometimes distance is what reshapes the relationship. Now, my question to Omid Scobie is this: why would you say something like this? Why would you have to talk about the whole situation, about them, and try to clarify their position in all of this? Why would you feel the urge to even talk? I mean, if they want to move back to UK, it's up to them, right? If they want to stay in the States, it's up to them. But because they are such a big failure, he's trying to just clarify a few things. In the process, when he does, he's actually exposing them even more. Well, this is not contradictory. Nothing is wrong with this kind of move. So many people do that. It's the relationship thing. It's it's a reshaping of relationship. It is about their family growing older together. All of this nonsense. You did not have to say that, but you're saying it shows that something is big time wrong with them. Quote, the place you come from can mean something different in your 40s or 50s than it did in your 20s or 30s after years away, and as priorities shift. I do not know about you, but if I live in a place and I'm successful, I'm not going to leave that place. Who wants to do that? Who wants to part ways from a place they're so successful? I don't think I am. What about you? Let me know. Would you leave your place if you're successful in that place as a businessman or businesswoman or someone who is successful in other areas in your area? Would you leave that place? No, you want to come back to it. The reason they are drifting, the reason they are moving from one place to another is because they are not finding any success whatsoever. Omid Scobie also wrote, Harry and Nutmeg themselves are not the same people. Really? Who left? They are older, raising two children, building businesses and careers independent of real life, and relate to Britain differently than they once did. In other words, so this is really the propaganda piece here, okay? Relate to Britain differently. What do you mean by that? Relate to different. What changed the last 6 years? Nothing. They are still the same people. There is still those duplicitous duos. They are still very dishonest. They are still the same scammers. What has changed, Omid? Nothing has changed about them, but hey, yeah, they have grown and now they are so matured to realize they're such a failure. Oh, that's the only thing they have come to realization. Scobie was dubbed Harry and Nutmeg's cheerleader when he became their most trusted journalist through their relationship and departure from royal family. He co-authored the 2020 book Finding Freedom, a biography which chronicled the Sussexes in glowing terms and outlined their many frustrations with the royal family. And of course, this is the same Omid Scobie guys who amplified Nutmeg's voice, claiming or accusing the monarchy to be racist. They are done, humiliated. Nutmeg and Sperry issue statement on UK return. Now, I want to talk about this particular incident where it says they have issued statements. What they are saying right now is, it just shows that they're very, very furious with the situation.
So Prince Harry and Meghan Markle released this furious statement, Rob, and claim that the Daily Mail is running all of these lies about Jerry, while at the same time, Rob, seeming to ignore the confirmation of the fact that actually it's Harry and Meghan themselves who have been putting out a whole load of fake news to the mainstream media, trying to kid us all that Meghan Markle had secured this role in The Gentleman. Now, in your time, you've been a royal courtier, but you've also been a celebrity PR representative. To me, this just looks like the ultimate attempt at diversion.
Of course it
is.
is.
100%. Let me give you a personal example. I used to work for Jessica Simpson, and during her very difficult breakup with her husband, Nick Lachey, we leaked that she was going to be a Bond girl. Totally made up. None of it made any sense whatsoever. The Broccoli family or Daniel Craig had never heard of this, but it didn't stop us from doing this. I think what we have to remember is that publicists are not journalists. They're not neutral. They are paid by a celebrity to leak information about them, to control information about them. And the minute that celebrity stops paying, they find another client. And so it's a...
Exactly. Well, they are getting paid. And Nutmeg and Sperry, they already have so many expenses. They have to pay millions of dollars as for Sperry to the Daily Mail because of the court case. And now they have to spend on the propaganda machine in addition to all of the expenses they have incurred. But regardless of how furious they are, regardless of what the propaganda piece they try to spin to the media, it's game over. It's game over. I will give you guys more updates. If you have any more comment, I can see a few comments here. Leave a comment in the comment section below and see